What is up, legends? We are back in another week. Hype check, baby. Hype check. All right. Hype check was very successful last week. Companies had a heart attack when I said I was starting to do that because people want me to do hype watch like every day, and I was like, I'm not doing hype watch every day. Like that's different. And then I thought about it. I was like, I could do something. So HypeCheck is born. After like 2 years, I figure out a way to actually do it properly, and I have companies to help me. So all good. So starting off the week, you'll probably see something else because I had a bunch of PC stuff to do over the weekend. So all those videos will probably come out today, and we'll get right into this. Speaking of the PC game / mobile, because it's on mobile too, we have Astra. This is now the open beta right now. You can actually hop into this on both Steam and Google Play. So whatever you want to actually play it on, if you want to play it on your mobile device, go ahead. This is a dungeon fighter type of game. Seems pretty fun so far, if I do say so myself. I'm messing around with it. You probably see my thoughts on it later on. But just want to let you guys know it is here. Try it out. Came out yesterday because apparently they like working on Sunday. And yeah. So next up is Path of Nowhere. Their 1 year anniversary is coming on the 27th. They actually contacted me. I was like, hey, would you like to come and cover that? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Obviously, from a hype standpoint, there's not a lot of hype in this, but I know people do still like the game, and it's kind of sad that it is where that it is. I really would like this game to be more popular than what it is, because I think it's a really good game. But, sometimes I don't know what it is about this one. Normally, I could usually tell you why something is popular or something's dying, but I don't know when it comes to this. I think the game does a good job of currency, which allowing you to summon. Like, you literally could build like at least a 10 summon and a half, basically on maybe 7 to 10 day span, and that's actually pretty good in a month. That means that you can average around 3 to 4 multis a month by simply playing, and they have good stuff, and they actually kind of helped out a lot. They like the content creator program. They actually were attentive and everything else like this. So I have no idea why this game isn't more popular than what it is, but sometimes things are just like that. Next up is Exist. This game is actually pretty interesting because I'll just go ahead and end right here. It's pretty interesting because why did it take us so long? There we go. We're not going to be playing sound because it just seems like a Wushu Dynasty Warriors type of what the hell? I want to see if this game going to play that smooth. Obviously, it is up right now for you guys to mess around with. I think it is. Wait a minute. How do I back out of here? Taking up the screen. Yeah, I think it is. This recently popped up this morning. Like bam, was just on the Google Play Store. I was like, what is this? I ain't never even pre-registered this before. Like, hello? Game is this? Stuff like this happens. But definitely here it is, something for you to mess around with today. Also just popped up today, Sky Fortress. Who remembers this? This is going to be kind of like amazing. Here's the pre-register for that. I just literally clicked the button before I started this video. So I'm looking forward to this because this game is a lot of fun. It is a side scroller with cool characters. And this game, the characters got even better over time. Now, the funny thing about this, if they're showing this character and this skin, this wasn't there at its launch. This character wasn't. This character was there like a couple of months down the road. So maybe they're with their like right before they went to like 2.0, that type of stuff. That'd be really good if they did that, because I like the fact that it's gonna be the more polished version and not the flat launch version. Not that the launch version was bad. It's just that it had its flaws and it got better over time. So I hope that that's what they're doing. I stopped paying attention to it the last year. I just paid attention basically when they went to like their updated version, and it was I remember people really liking it, and there were Reddit posts on it saying the game is cool. More people should pay attention to it. So hopefully it's around that version, and we'll get that version and not like the early version where people was not really paying attention to it. But we'll see. Hi, whoever that is. Bioracer. Bioracer reminds me of Wipeout. If you ever played Wipeout before, then there's nothing else to really say about this. This also just recently popped up, something for you to hop into, and it's really fast. So, like if you don't like to rage, you might want to stay away from this one. We don't have a lot today. Monday, I expected more, but I did kind of majority of the videos on the weekend for that. They're going to be coming out, so that took some of the content for today. But Technocore, this is a city builder / shooter / have fun with that. It's different, as you guys can see. Like it's different if you're you just want a futuristic type of feel and like just build, and then like you see, like you can take control of a drone and go attack other people's cities and that type of stuff. So have at it, hop to it. This week, which is going to be the last game that we talk about this before we talk about on the topic, Aether Gazer is pretty much going to have its new version, as you can see, coming soon on October 10th, which is tomorrow, Monday right now. Athena is going to be here, and I actually want to try to get this character. I don't have any currency because I haven't been playing that much, so I'm slacking. So we'll see if I can get lucky and get the character, but I definitely want to mess around and get Athena because she's a cool character, a fun character. She has her music mechanic. And obviously, we had to do Husbando right here, which I remember when he came out and seeing people was like Husbando and doing like fanfics and everything else, which is going to be pretty fitting for the next thing that we're talking about. The drama with What in Hell is Bad. All right, so let me prerequisite you guys a little bit about what's going on with this game. If you guys remember a little while back, was it HypeCheck or Hype Watch? I explained to you guys, it probably was HypeCheck last week, what happens when game companies underestimate and don't pay for servers. Like I literally just did a video on that, and that happened in this game. And not everybody watches me, obviously. I'm a mid-level YouTuber. Like, I'm popular industry, but as far as YouTube, I'm a mid-level YouTuber. That's just what it is. I'm not out here to faking moves and nothing like that. I'm mid-level. So not everybody would have seen what I said about the whole and the sort of breakdown where I try to educate you guys at the same time as inform you with things and so you can make good decisions, and like so you can avoid rage baiting, because this whole thing that's going on right now of what in the hell is so bad is rage baiting right now, because it's simple things that you just need to let them iron out, and sometimes some drama is not really that big of a deal. You just let the company F up, learn from it, and give you free shit. And literally, that's all you need to do. But there's a such thing as Reddit and Twitter and everything else, where people wake up in the morning and decide that they're upset with their life and they want to make everybody upset too and overblow stuff. So let me follow with me. In this particular post, a couple of days ago, summarizing everything that's happened in this game, but I'll leave it as TDR. Okay, so here's the first thing that I'm like, bruh, you just need to get some booty or something. The game is an show. Servers are always crowded or in maintenance. The game isn't polished. Gameplay is boring. There's no nudity or sex scenes. First, pause. This game is currently on Google Play and iOS. There is no way that there is going to be nudity or sex scenes in this game. That's just not going to happen. 100%. Pause. Like you're wrong immediately right there off the bat. There is no game on Google Play or iOS that has nudity or sex scenes. Ever. Now, what they'll do is they'll do something ecchi. And let me explain the difference between ecchi and stuff like nudity and sex scenes. And this is ecchi. Right here. You're sitting there with her back and her nape out and looking at you like you can come get some. You can't come get some of that because she'll kill you in 1 second. But that is ecchi right there. That is an ecchi pose. It implies sexy. That's what ecchi does. It implies that they're gonna get some. They're gonna get it in or something like that. That is okay, and that is what that game is going for, because it can't do that type of stuff and be on major platforms. This game literally is a male version of Nikkei, and well, not Shooter or anything like this, or a Destiny Child. It's literally what it is. That's all it is at the end of the day. The problem is that when it comes to male versions of those games, they expect them to just be super smutty, which, if you don't know what that word is like, go to bed. Like learn what that word is. I'm not going to tell you what that word is. Don't look it up. You're gonna have to look it up. Don't look it up. They expect it to be men doing men stuff to men. That's what they expect. Don't look it up. You can't do that on those platforms. We've been through this when people in Blue Archive be wanting underage women, like, wear her swimsuit, she ain't got enough breasts, and like every time I see stuff like that, go to jail. That's the minute I like the Princess Bubblegum meme where she throw the dude in jail and tell him stop talking. I don't want to see you post no more. Just straight to jail. I don't care what opinion you had. And it's underage women that you're mad that you can't see them sexually. Go to jail. The same thing like with that, like, I can't see them boning each other. Go to jail. Like, you horny at like this. That's what Pornhub is for. They literally have a site called Aerolab that you got games like that, where this game is currently on, that you can see that it's full glory. If you want to see sword waving with men, go there. It's not going to be on Google Play and iOS. I am so tired of these immature ass people complaining they can't have sex in their games, looking for it in the wrong place, and mad that they're looking for it in the wrong place. It is the most immature thing I've ever seen on the internet in gaming. And they'll have a ton of people doing that. Like, my censorship, no, you cannot put your censorship and being a perv in the same thought. Absolutely not. Uncle Scion, I'm going to tell you right now, no. I'm going to hit you with the horny bat. You can't put both of those thoughts in the same sentence and then think that you're saying something intellectual. Go absolutely to jail. So moving on. Oh my God. Just a fanfic text with bad translation. What does that sound like? Doesn't that sound like Destiny Child? A lot of people are being banned because the devs don't know basic math. No, they got banned because the devs had a system that was too strict, and they're getting unbanned, basically. So again, you could be like, damn, I got banned, and laugh it off, go do something else until they unban you and give you free stuff. Like, it's really not that crazy. The whole first point is out the window because of the person wilding. In addition to that, the updated post with some news, compensated has been given at the first 100 bad pulls, 0.1% of the highest unit, and later 10 pulls. Like, they updated it later, but they gave compensation. So it's like, okay, I got free stuff. So I'm like, I don't care. Like, granted, I would never play this anyway, and I never actually been in the game. And they always ask me to play games like this, and I always say no immediately. But I always get asked every single time, like, hey, could you? And then the minute that I see some dude with his chest out and everybody oiled up on the screen, I'm like, no. Immediate email, no. I don't respond to anything else but no. 2 letters every single time. One company got mad at me. It's like, it's your professional obligation to give a better response to that. No, it's not. No. Like, no. Did you look at my channel? Did you see male booty all over my channel? No. So why you even asking me? Like, you looked at my channel. What did you think was gonna happen? Anyway, in addition to the updated post or some news, we read that already. Seemingly goodwill, but pretty busy. That's a weird name for a dev. To at least recover the user accounts that will be banned due to their mass mistake, which, that happens. And the last shaft, exchanging 500 red keys, 166 good pulls for 500 gold keys and 100 bad pulls when you complete the 14-day rookie rookie mission, grindy as F, addressing the minor text issue. Like, see, here's the thing. I just explained to you guys earlier in the week about the whole server thing. What happened is that they bought probably maybe no more than like maybe 50,000 slots on the server, because obviously, you know, this game looks from the outside in, conversion going in, that it expected that many people. What ended up happening is 100,000 people. And remember what I told you guys before, and I even showed you a website where you can actually spend and get servers like that. If you set up your game to handle 50,000 people and expect 50,000, and 100,000 show up with that growing every day, your server just can't handle that. The server's going to be full. It's not going to have connections coming in, and this situation happens. When your server's full and it can't handle that type of stuff, there's a number of things that starts happening. There's stuff that kind of like handle things like that, where they start kicking out idle people and things like that. And then you start, when people start exploiting and start trying to log in with VPNs and stuff like that, that's where the banning starts happening, and the system starts to accuse people of stuff incorrectly because it can't handle all of the output going in. And that's literally what happened. Like, it's almost crazy that I have a classic example now after that video of where this happens in the industry, and it happens every single game. Basically, they never pay enough for when something blows up. They never pay enough for that, because that's like almost impossible, because they don't have the money to pay for that many slots in the server. They have to allow the game to generate that money. So they had to allow the game to get slammed a day or two, start getting people to start paying for, like, you know, gacha and everything else like this, and then turn around and use that money to pay for the server expansion. That's literally what happens every single time. But what happens during that is everybody's mad. Why the servers suck? They should have better servers. It's literally what happened. Is every company's going to do that. Even the $1 billion company is going to do that. Why are they going to spend $1 million for a server and then the game bomb, and you just paid $1 million for a server and maybe got $50,000 in money? Like, that's, companies just don't do that. And what we have to do is educate the populace of the planet to understand that is what's going on. It's not that they're trying to piss anybody off. It's just that they need actual money to pay for it when it blow up. And that leads to the other problems that the game has right now. Now, the other stuff is literally rage baiting. Like I said, it's literally people just looking for stuff on top of being unaware that is what's happening in the server right now. And then the whole wanting the game to be super ecchi, just because, beyond ecchi, mind you, wanting the sex scenes and nude scenes when it's trying to be on a platform and get money like that, it's just not going to work. So if I'm telling you guys now, this game is currently up on Eurolabs. Because I play, I don't cover it, but I do play a game on Eurolabs. And there's two games on Eurolabs. The 7 Deadly Sins game is on Eurolabs, which I just literally did a video on that on the channel. That's okay because it has a clean version. As long as you do the clean version, you're good. And there is the Rise of Eros, which I call Rise of OnlyFans because it's funny. That is up on that. And Rise of Eros is actually a pretty cool game. It just is. It's like, you know, it's a pretty cool game. You can never put it on YouTube. It's gonna flag the channel out the wazoo. But you know, yeah. So that is what happened with this game. So in the future, when you see stuff like this, when the game launches and then it explodes and then it gets popular, just expect that it's gonna be rough for like the first 3 or 4 days and stuff like this until they get money, until people start whaling and everything else like that, and they can start paying for server upgrades and stuff like this, and then start ironing out everything else like this. Like, classic example, what happened with Wayfinder. Wayfinder probably paid for 50,000 and then ended up with 500,000 people playing on a server. Obviously, that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work out. And for the first like 3 or 4 days, again, like, you know, they it was funny because I'm sitting there watching it play out, knowing what's going on. And I was actually in the Wayfinder server. I was like, when y'all get done paying to upgrade your servers, just let us know. And one of the people respond, like one of the GMs, he's like, I'm glad you understand the situation. And people were like confused, like, well, what does that mean? Huh? And I just didn't even bother to say anything else like this, anything else after that. But people were like, what is that what's going on? I'm like, oh my God. Like, but like, but people thought, oh, that like Wayfinder's crap. Like, why the server's always, I can't get in. I'm stuck behind the thing and everything else. It's literally, it happens every game. So please, guys, in the future, when you see stuff like this and you see the game get popular and stuff like this, just wait, go do something else. Like, don't fall for the rage bait Reddit post and Twitter wilding and stuff like this, and people just wanting engagement on Twitter and on Reddit to get some upvotes and stuff like this. Everybody just that's just somebody woke up and they just taking advantage of the drama and want to get votes and stuff like that. Like, you see, like my karma. Like, I've never lived like that in life, but I don't even post. I haven't even posted anything hardly with Reddit, and I got 6,300 karma without rage baiting and, you know, triggering people. Like, you can be a good person, you can be not an a-hole and get upvotes. I'm just gonna put that out there. So I will catch you guys next video. Peace.